Guys, you're welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tibera here, as always and as usual. Guys, I know it's been a minute you saw my face, but today I come bearing good news. And you guys, you know how I bring you the best deals on this channel. Today I'm talking about affordable lands in Enugu. So if you're looking to own a property, own a land, own a real estate property in Enugu, this video is for you. Today I'll be hanging out at Rescom City Estate right here in Enugu. Rescom City Estate is a very new estate that is quite affordable, and that is why I'm bringing it to you. So if you're dreaming of owning a house, a land, this video is right for you. And this estate is being marketed by Checker Properties, and these are legitimate real estate investors right here in Enugu that are trying to make land and land ownership very affordable right here in Enugu. So this estate is very close to Maduka Onishi University. I'm talking about Peace Mass University. That is what a lot of people know it. So if you know Peace Mass University, this is where it is. That is their fence right in front of me, and this is where this estate is. All right, so very soon I'll be going in to meet with the agents of Checker Properties to tell us what it really takes to own a property here, to own a plot or more. And who knows, you might become my neighbor, because I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing here. And without further ado, guys, let's go in to meet them, explore the plots, and tell you what it takes, what it means, or what it takes for you to own a land here. Let's go in. Come on.
That's how it's going to be here.
Hi.
Hey.
Good afternoon. We should shake hands, right?
Good afternoon.
Good day. Good day. All right, guys. So I am here today with some members of Checker Properties. So can we meet your name?
Okay, my name is Nzekwe Obiora. I'm the lead agent for Checker Properties and Consultancy Agents.
Good. What about you?
It's Mario.
Okay.
The public relations specialist around the market.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's amazing what you guys have here. I had this over 400 plots, right?
Yes, we have 400 plots here, and it's going to be 500 square meters per plot.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me start from the basic information. I'm sure everybody watching this video right now wants to hear. What is Rescom all about? Just in a nutshell, or in a layman term, explain what this estate is going to look like, because right now I see several plots of empty land, nothing is going on here, but what's the vision? What is this place going to look like at the end?
Okay, we have a fully packaged vision.
Okay.
We've thought about this meticulously, and then we know exactly what we want to happen with this estate.
All right.
Over here is the Samuel Maduka Oyishi University. That's the Maduka University.
Peace Mass University.
Yes, by Peace, Peace Mass Transit.
Yeah.
So this is his university. It's going to be in the college and then the university sections. And then the college, that's the secondary school, is going to be opening December 2022. This year is going to be opening. So we are thinking this is going to it's going to give rise to a new community in this region. So how do you service it? How do you make sure that everybody is comfortable? The staff that want to buy properties around here, where do they go to? Who do they meet? So we decided, Checker Properties have decided that we are going to be that door to comfort. So we started thinking about Rescom City Estate, and then we acquired 400 plots here. It's going to be a service estate, fully developed. You're going to have the roads, the access roads, the networks, everything is going to be taken care of. Right now, we have 4G network on this property.
Really?
Yes, we have 4G network on this property.
Okay, my phone is not
now.
Here.
And then we're also going to have the green area, the lush green area where you can relax with your friends and your family.
That is very important. That is very important, because a lot of estates tend to forget about the green area. They interlock everywhere and residents are suffering, but that's a good one. Okay.
So well, it's going to be very beautiful. We are going to have the 5-a-side football pitch. It's going to have the shopping mall. Yes, it's going to have the shopping mall in there, the Rescom City shopping mall. So these are some of the things you can expect to see and find in Rescom City upon completion of the development.
How much is a plot of land going for here?
So, we have it in two sections. We have the name Rescom City. It stands for Residential and Commercial City.
Alright.
So it's going to be in two sections. In the residential parts, those parts, they are going to be sold 500 square meters per plot, and one plot outright payment is 2.2 million naira. And then the commercial plots it's going to be 2.4 million naira per plot if you're paying outrightly. But then if you're going to be paying installmentally, the residential plots are going to cost you 2.4 million naira per plot. And then if you're going to be paying installmentally, the commercial end is going to cost you 2.65 million naira per plot. But then there's a trick to it. The commercial plots you can buy per square meters. Now, if you're going to buy per square meters in the commercial plots, it's going to cost you 4,800 naira per square meter. Now, when you do the math, depending on the number of square meters you want, you're going to find what the final price is going to be. And we are going to be selling from 250 to 500, 750, you name it. We are going to make it available for you.
All right. Alright guys, so currently I'm still here at Rescom City Estate. So far so good. From what I've seen, it's quite a beautiful land. I don't know if lands go by beauty for the adjective, but it's something good, and they are working really hard at clearing here so that once you come in here, you see something nice, something very table. And looking around, of course, it's going to be a residential area, and from what I'm seeing here, it's going to be a very chilled place. If you're someone who likes to live in somewhere that is not so noisy, I think the only noise you might have to encounter here is the fact that you're living beside a university. And then electricity. Well, the university is here, so for a university as massive as what's going on over there, I'm not sure electricity will be an issue unless they want to be stingy with their transformer. But I mean, for any serious developer that wants to embark on such projects, electricity is going to be the last thing on their mind. Yeah. What about security and electricity?
Okay, there's going to be electricity. We are going to take care of the electricity. There's going to be 24 hours security, armed security. You have 24 hours CCTV surveillance. We are going to take care of the lights, you know, the electric poles. We are going to take care of everything. The roads are going to be paved. You're going to have the transformers, the electric poles, and then you have the intercom, you know, controls for the gate, and then the 24-hour CCTV surveillance.
Nice. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. I know there's a difference between a layout and an estate. Is it going to be a gated estate?
Of course, it will be a gated estate with both entry and exit gates for both the commercial and the residential. Yes, meaning that the commercial segment will have its own entry and exit gates, while the residential will also have its own entry and exit gate, both connected to the major roads.
All right, so when you say commercial, what do you have in mind? What are the things? I mean, I know commerce is market, selling and buying, but is that what we have here? Or is it just basically malls and stores and things like that?
The aspect of commercial, in a way, is it doesn't just explain the malls or the plaza or the recreational centers. It also explains for the investors, it is a means to generate capital gain appreciation, as well as a means of cash flow inheritance. Whereby you can also establish all of this, and a situation whereby you want to resell, it doubles more and appreciates more. Yes. All
right. So what other facilities can one find in this estate?
Well, we have the social court and social club houses, and also the gym and the recreational center.
Oh, wait. This gym is being set up by Checker Properties or by the resident?
Yeah,
by Checker.
By Checker Properties.
Okay, so for the sake of people watching, or for the sake of people who want to buy land here, so how far is this place from town? Let's say Nike Lake.
Okay, this is 15 minutes stops to Nike Lakes.
Okay.
Yes, Nike Lakes and Resort Enugu.
Okay. Yes. So what that means is that even if you have business in town, in Enugu town, you can comfortably live here, and within 15 minutes you're in your place of work.
That's actually.
All right. One thing I want to find out, and I'm finding this on behalf of my subscribers and other people who would like to buy land here. So, do you sell to people who want to buy more than a plot of land?
Of course.
Okay, so if someone wants to buy more than one plot, it's possible.
Yes.
Do you guys offer discounts?
I'm afraid now.
Okay, there is no discount for that. Yes. All right, no problem. So what I also want to find out is there's a residential area and there's a commercial area.
Yes.
So is there going to be a standardized mode of housing or building here? What I mean is this, there are some estates to go is the same style of building.
A form of uniformity.
Yes. So is it going to be the same thing here?
Well, it is in such a way. We've already had the survey plans of how it will be like. So the areas where bungalows will be a block of bungalows, block of flats, block of duplexes.
All right.
And it's arranged in such a way that it could appreciate uniformity.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what this means is that in your plan, because I know there is a plan for everything going on here.
Yes.
So there are areas already mapped out for bungalows, there are areas mapped out for blocks of flats, and there are areas mapped out for duplexes, and they all sell for the same amount.
Yes.
But the only difference is that you are not allowed to build a flat in places where there are bungalows, and you cannot build a bungalow in where it has been mapped out for duplex.
Correct.
Okay, all right. So I know that the Medical University is just opposite us here, but what is the, would I say, estimated time of development here? Because I know some people would want to buy land here and they're like, Vera, when will this land develop? When will things start happening here? When can I build to live, you know? So what's the estimated time? Given that already this thing is a good development on its own, but what about here?
Given an estimated time interval based on worst case scenario, because it's always good to measure with that sort of assessment.
Yeah.
We are looking at, let's say, 2 to 3 years tops.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
You might have done the perimeter fencing, create the access roads, connect them with the interlocked interior access roads leading to the different estates, residential and commercial segments.
Okay.
All right. And let's say in 2 to 3 years, we might even as well grade the major roads to create more motorable access and increase value.
Yeah, that's interesting. All right. So for the sake of my people, you know, you're my person, right? So for the sake of you, I need to understand, a plot of land here for residential area costs 2.2 million naira.
Costs 2.2 million
so
naira.
I will pay 2.2 million naira, right?
Yes.
Then I would also pay 100,000 for surveyors.
Yes.
Pay 100,000 for
the
development, for legal fee.
Yes.
Pay another 100 for development fee.
Yes.
So in all, let's say 2.5 covers everything. And after paying 2.5, you wait 6 months
to start
developing. So and this 6 months is like for now, because I'm sure by December I don't have to wait for 6 months, right?
No.
Okay. So another thing I would like to ask before I let you guys leave, because I'm doing it for the culture, right?
Yes,
I'm doing it for people. Because these are the questions they would like to ask and what they would like to know. So it's a very common thing, especially here in Nigeria. If you want to buy land, if you buy land, good. If you want to build, you get harassment from community people from different corners, even the kinsmen. They tell you ego mona, they tell you ego mobo, they tell you ego good or one child and all of those things. Is this place immune to such things, or are people going to suffer?
That's the beauty of, you know, developing inside an estate.
Okay.
When you're developing in layouts and, you know, all these external bodies, you have to pay those fees because you're dealing directly with communities and families. Now we've taken upon ourselves that burden of dealing with the communities and families, and now you're dealing strictly with the corporate body. And once you pay the development fee, you're good to develop.
Okay.
Yes. So you're not going to have any problem with Obone, Chago and the rest of them. But the only thing you're going to have to do is to register your property with the local government, which is the regular fee. Yes, it's just regular.
Okay.
So, which I believe is better.
Yes, it's way better.
But then going with the current price of real estate in Enugu, I think this is fair. Because from 2 to 3 years from now, it's going to be a lot. It's going to cost a lot more because of what is going on there. Imagine having a property in front of University of Nigeria and Nsukka. I mean, rent alone in opposite campus gate is crazy. I know I asked you before the rate of development, but I also need to know when people can start developing. So if I purchase the land now, I will go through the whole processes of documentation and all that. When can I start building?
Yes, you can start building, but before you start building, you're going to get a location paper, and you should be expecting that within 3 months of all payments being completed.
Okay, thank you. So now let's talk about what title does land here have?
Okay, what we have right now is the deed of lease. Okay. And very soon we are gunning for our CFO. Okay. But for the time being, what we are going to be giving our clients, we are going to be giving you the deed of sublease. Okay. We are going to be giving you the power of attorney. Okay. So these are the documents you can expect to get after purchasing a property with us here. Okay. Once you're done with paying for your survey fees and your development fee. The development fee is going to come when you want to start developing, but you pay your legal fee of 100,000 naira, pay your survey fee of 100,000 naira, and then pay for the price of the land. Afterwards, you wait 3 months, you get your location papers.
So is this a table land? I'm sure that's the word.
Yes, okay. This is not a fully table land, but that's the beauty of real estate. Okay. When you get a land that is completely tabled, you're going to have to do extra work to get a beautiful landscape. Okay. But with the terrain here, we can do a lot with the landscape. It's going to be landscape beautifully. The green area, it's going to be a marvelous sight.
Okay.
So it's not completely table, but we have sections that are tabular.
Okay.
Understand? We have sections that are tabular, and then we have the sections that are slopey. But then even the slopey sections, the gradient is not that slopey.
That's slopey.
Yes, it's just minimal,
okay.
but it's still very, very accessible and beautiful to look at.
And then water, I'm always concerned about water because I still have PTSD from my secondary school. Guys, I was a boarder. We lacked water for most of the time, so wherever I'm going to live, I make sure I find out what is it about water, and for that I'm going to ask them, how is water here? Like, if I'm going to reside here, do I need to struggle with water?
You're not going to struggle with water.
Why is that so?
That is because the distance you're going to have to dig to access water here is not as bad as it is in the town. They have so many water bodies around here. Okay. So getting water is not going to be a problem, because these are lower points than the town. So because you know how it is in geography, when you have the valley, it's easier to find water in the valley than on top of the hill. So this is the type of terrain we have here. This is like the valley, so it's easier to. So around this property we have about 3 water bodies.
Interesting.
Yes, we have about 3 water bodies.
So water is
active,
not an issue.
So water is not an issue.
Where is your physical office address in case someone wants to check you guys out?
Okay, number 1 Obaru Street, Independence Layout, opposite Niger Foundation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Enugu State.
Yes, in Enugu State.
All right. Okay. Yes. I think that's all. If you have further questions, I'll be leaving their contact details in the description box. You call them, send them emails, or call their phone numbers, or go check out their office opposite Niger Foundation where they have come. I know they can always bring you here for you to see things yourself. But there's something I must point out, guys. Real estate is just like every other business. It appreciates. So that you're watching this video at this time and we are giving you this price, it doesn't mean that it's going to be there forever, right?
That's true.
So that is everything you need to know. Like I said before, if you have more questions, please drop it in the comment section. I'll be there to answer you. You can reach out to them with their phone number or email address that will be in the description box. And that is all for me today and Checker Properties. This is Rescom City Estate. Bye.